Now, let me tell you 4 things that you can do to help yourself to easily forgive people. Number 1, expect that people will hurt you. So when you expect that they are going to hurt, it is not strange to your body. When you expect it that they will hurt you, there's a mechanism, there's a system in your body that prepares you for things such that you are protected. Yes, there's a response system in your body that takes care of that. So expect that they will hurt you. So in the process of expecting that they will hurt you, your body, your body mechanism is preparing you for that hurt. And now when it comes, it is not strange to you. You are not so much disappointed, because disappointment makes you feel hurt. It is when you are hurt and you are still ruminating in the hurt that you enter into unforgiveness. I don't want to forget it and all. Another thing is, tell yourself you are not perfect too. If you are somebody that always tells yourself, I am not perfect, so why would you hold somebody so much like that? Do you know how much time you have hurt that woman too? Do you know how much time you have hurt that man? Okay, and he's still smiling at you, and he's still doing things, still doing his obligations, and he's still, he's still having it smooth with you. It's because he's forgiven. Forgive. And don't forget, what we are even talking about is how to own your joy in your marriage, so that somebody is not controlling your joy. Anybody that you don't forgive controls your joy. Yes. So the best way to own your joy in your marriage is to forgive and keep forgiving. Learn to trivialize things. It is not everything that you put on your head. It's not everything that you make so important. Anything you hold in high esteem, when things happen the other way around, you become extremely disappointed. So stop making everything so important. Stop making everything so urgent. Stop making everything stop attaching so much weight to everything. Learn to trivialize matters sometimes, and it just helps you to, is that what he has done? Is that what she has done? Don't worry, it's not a big deal. And make sure that it is really not a big deal from your inside. Okay, it helps you to easily forgive. We're talking about things that make you easily forgive others. For me, I depend on God. Sometimes things happen and you really need to depend on God to help you to forgive that person. So at that point, when you realize that you're finding it very difficult to forgive somebody, that is the time to go to God in prayer and tell God, God, I'm finding it difficult to forgive this person. Help me to forgive, and help will come from you. Maybe a statement will just come from somewhere. That's the help from God that is coming to you. That will just neutralize that thing in your system. That will just neutralize that toxic situation. That toxin that has been released into your system as a result of that hurt. And before you know it, it's diffusing out, and you are able to. So depend on God at that time when forgiveness is really difficult for you. I've tried it several times and it has worked for me, and it will work for you. All you need to do is to pray, tell God to help you, and you'll be able to forgive that person. Help will come from it. Can come in the form of a statement somebody will just say, or an inscription you just say somewhere, or something that just drops into your spirit, and you just realize that your mind is not as heavy as it used to be on that matter. Okay, so depend on God, depend on the Holy Spirit to help you. So that is my Monday marathon for you today. Don't forget, what we are talking about is number 2 thing that makes you own your joy in your marriage. Marriage has its own baggages, a lot of things. There are so many times that man will hurt you. There are so many times that woman will hurt you. But as long as you keep the hurt in you, you're not going to own your joy. Somebody else is controlling your joy. The person that you refuse to forgive controls your joy.